I can't believe it. You've actually returned, just like they said you would. The others will be so relieved to hear this. Sir Theodred sent me here to find you, and there's much more important news that I need to share with you. Much has happened in the years since you left. Gareth is now the Emperor, and has ordered the enslavement of Argonians and Khajiit. The Knights of the Nine are being persecuted, but they are proving more resilient than Gareth ever imagined. You'll find them at Fort Nickel.
Yes. Goodbye. Yes, that's right. Lie down and try to relax. Stay as still as you can, and if you can sleep, even better. I am starting the petrification process now, and soon you will begin to feel the flow of time fading away. Right, now while that's active, let's start the second stage. Curses! That wasn't supposed to happen! Captain, come give me a hand over here.
Is that normal? Is he supposed to look like that?
Shut up and get over here now! Your queen will be furious if the Divine Crusader crumbles into dust before we've even started. We must try again quickly. It's got to work this time.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ты уже второй раз делаешь. Покажи мне, что ты можешь. I can't believe it. You've actually returned, just like they said you would. The others will be so relieved to hear this. Sir Theodred sent me here to find you, and there's much more important news that I need to share with you. I am Drekius, one of the new members of the Knights of the Nine. I joined when the enslavement of Argonians began. Much like his alien ancestors, Gareth views non-elf races as inferior. He started by rounding up the so-called beast races, Argonians, and Khajiit. When the Imperial Legion started knocking on doors in my hometown of Leowin, I fled and joined the Knights of the Nine. I'm sure that orcs will be next, and once they're under control, he'll start to enslave humans as well. I didn't. But Sir Thedrith says that you've disappeared mysteriously more than once, and that you always return when you're needed most. That's why he sent myself and others all over Tamriel to search for you. It had crossed my mind that your prophesied return was just a story to boost morale. But it turns out that he was right all along. Much has happened in the years since you left. Gareth is now the Emperor, and has ordered the enslavement of Argonians and Khajiit. The Knights of the Nine are being persecuted, but they are proving more resilient than Gareth ever imagined. You'll find them at Fort Nikel. Gareth somehow got his hand on the Amulet of the Kings. He relit the dragon fires and proclaimed himself Emperor of Tamriel. Between state-sanctioned slavery and persecuting the Knights of the Nine, he's already proven to be quite the tyrant. Much of Tamriel wants him deposed, but few are willing to speak out for fear of being arrested. The first thing that Gareth did on becoming Emperor was to declare the Knights of the Nine traitors to the Empire. Since then, we've been hunted by the Imperial Legion. Those of us who were caught were executed, their bodies hung up as a warning. You'll be glad to hear that the original 8 that fought alongside you at Garlus Malastar have all survived. Unfortunately, some of us did not. Simply wearing anything with a red diamond on it is enough reason to be executed for treason, it seems. Ironically, these executions turned public opinion against Gareth, and the Knights of the Nine came to symbolize the rebellion against his oppression. Yes, news of the persecution spread quickly, and anyone wanting to fight against Gareth sought out the Knights of the Nine. Sir Thedrith was glad to accept them, of course, and the Knights of the Nine is now a small army, with the original 8 knights being the commanders. We're waiting for the right opportunity to strike at the Imperial City and bring Gareth to justice. With your return, I think the time is right. We move around a lot to avoid the Imperial Legion, but our current hideout is in Fort Nikel's North Tower. It's an abandoned fortress west of Way. I'm going to head back to Fort Nikel to inform Sir Thedrith of your return. Head over there as soon as you can. See you there. Yes, Lord Crusader. Farewell, Lord Crusader.
Где же ты?
Stop right there! For crimes of treason against the Empire, you are hereby ordered to surrender immediately! Then pay with your blood!